What is going on, people? Welcome back to RetelFactor. Oh man, it happened. Resident Evil 2 Remake is real, it exists, and it's coming out in January 2019. E3 is going on right now. Sony just had their press conference just last night, and the big reveal for me personally was Resident Evil 2. And they showed a trailer, and another trailer actually popped up on YouTube, so there's actually two trailers out there right now, plus there's like an actual gameplay demo. So I wanted to go through the two trailers. We're going to start off with the first trailer that they showed, and that was at their press conference, and then we'll take a look at the other one that they just uploaded straight to YouTube. But anyways, let's get started. This is the first trailer. Let's go. The first thing that kind of, registered with me is you're clearly playing as not playing as, but this is from the perspective of some sort of, first I thought it was like a roach or something, but then it made it pretty obvious that it was a rat.
Anybody there?
And super cool Easter egg right here. What we're looking at right there, right here, this is a PS1. And I didn't even notice it the first time I was watching it. But now looking back at it, that's a huge nod. This is a very famous, obviously, PS1 game. You got a little CRT TV right here. So it's a cool little Easter egg in the trailer. And as I was saying about the rats, is that, so here you can even see the PS1 controller right here too. Super cool. The thing about the rats is, I think in Resident Evil Outbreak especially, a lot of the infection actually spread thanks to rodents.
Hey, relax. Everything okay? You can't be here. I'm putting you under arrest. Stay back, sir. I've got this. Officer, you need help? What are you doing? Get off. No.
Rip in peace, the rat. So this is a cop from the Raccoon City Police Department getting fucked up by this zombie, and I think I know exactly what point in the game this is. So this is it. This is like the big unveil. Leon, I was watching this over at EXP Bar here in Vancouver, and everyone was losing their minds, mainly me. But you can see totally here, Leon, super young in the Resident Evil lore. Leon joins the police, the Raccoon City Police Department, super young. I think he's 18 or 19 years old, so he's clearly still a teenager. And you can see Raccoon City here.
My account. Always a pleasure.
Attention, all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak.
And don't make my mistake.
And this is our first look at Marvin in the game, who is an OG character from Resident Evil 2, shows up early in the game. But here you can look and see he's talking to Leon, giving him some advice.
Uniform or not, you do not hesitate.
Whatever it takes to save this city.
Surprised you made it this far.
Need info on my extraction.
So this is a super cool shot. This is Leon. This is like in Resident Evil 4, over the shoulder. He's approaching the Raccoon City Police Department. Super cool. In the rain.
Survival's your responsibility.
God damn it.
So this is our first look. This is going to be Claire Redfield and Sherry Birkin as a child. And I don't know exactly how they're going to structure it, because, you can obviously choose to start with either Claire or Leon. But maybe this will go back and forth between the two, or it'll be cool if they kind of stick to the original formula.
Will you help me?
And you can choose who you play as.
It's an impressive display of strength.
So I'm pretty sure who that is talking right there is Annette Birkin, who is William Birkin's wife. And I think who we're looking at right here, I think this is a backside view of Mr. X. I'm pretty sure he's wearing a kind of not a top hat, but he's wearing like a fedora or some shit. And we'll actually get a glimpse of him later on.
never meant for this to happen.
So this is a scene straight out of Resident Evil 2 as well, the original game. This was in the police chief's office. So the police chief in the original game, he's like this crazy psychopath like murderer. If you read like the notes in the game, and like there's a really strange scene where you confront him in his office, and he's got like this dead girl on his desk, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. So it's pretty cool. We got a liquor on the ceiling, fucking someone up. It's like the first liquor scene. Now this, I'm 99% sure we're looking at Ada Wong right here. Ada appears later in Leon's campaign. Super cool.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Woo! Resident Evil 2. All right. Hey, and so, damn, this is our first look at Mr. X. He's got like this weird kind of like, I don't know what kind of design is going on with his face, but this is the top hat, or fedora I was telling you about. It's like a bowler hat. I don't even know what you would call it. But man, he is looking mad creepy. And now we get like a glimpse here of something is happening. Something is like bursting through his chest here, right? Because it almost looks like Mr. X is getting fucked up. Or he's either opening up and he's got like some shit coming out of his chest. Yeah, so he's got like a mouth on his chest or on his neck maybe. Very strange. Really fucked up. I love it. Now we're gonna jump into trailer number 2. All right, so this is trailer number 2, and this one was uploaded directly to YouTube. So you get like he's walking up to the RPD station. He's getting like flashes of zombies because, you know, Leon doesn't start the game at the police station. He's got to kind of run through a few obstacles first. So I don't know if he's getting kind of flashbacks on the shit he just saw. And then right here, we are getting our first glimpse at William Birkin. Obviously, he's got the famous eye on the shoulder look going on. This is our first look. This is like, it's such a faithful kind of reconstruction of the Raccoon City Police Department. Just like the foyer, you know. Looks amazing. Getting some shots of the city.
Something's not right.
So here, as I was saying earlier, there seems to be like a scene that takes place in almost like a you know, convenience store or something like that, some sort of grocery store maybe, and that's where the scene happened at the very beginning of the last trailer, while we were seeing from the perspective of the rat. I think this is in the same place, and I think that this area is probably going to replace like the gun shop at the beginning of Resident Evil 2. That's just my guess.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
Ooh. Sorry about that, babe.
So this is like one of the first areas you go to, so we're probably going to start the game here. It's probably what I'm thinking.
Stay back, sir. I got this.
What the?
The zombies are looking scary as hell. And we got the slow walk up to the RPD.
Jesus.
And so many of these environments, like even the boarded up windows and the police tape, like this is like straight out of like the Western corridor. I can tell just by looking at this, I can tell you exactly like where this is in the RPD. It's really cool how faithfully they've recreated the areas of the game. And of course, Resident Evil 4 had some of like the best, like just like instant death animations. And so I think the scene that we just saw up there is, I think that's I think this is the helicopter on the roof scene. There's a part in the original Resident Evil where in order to like proceed to like the next area, you have to like blow up a helicopter. And I think that's exactly what's going on right here. Again, straight out of the original. Yeah, you can pretty much see like the outline of the helicopter here. Super cool.
I'm giving you an order, rookie.
More of Marvin.
You save yourself first.
And that is a classic nod to the scene where we first encounter the Licker, and you get a glimpse of him going across the window. And so I think that went really fast right there. So many good spots here. So it looks like someone's getting grabbed here as they're crawling away. So many good moments. More puzzles. So you can see like it looks like they're keeping the ridiculous puzzles of the original. Like, who would build that into a police station? And there's a part in the original game where you have to go all the way up to the very top of the police department and kind of like adjust. I think it's like the clock. You need to put some parts in, and I think this might be what's happening in that scene right here. You got Claire Redfield. Another shot of Leon. This is probably further down underneath, possibly the sewer area. We got Sherry Birkin, Marvin. Another shot of Ada. And I think this is probably the first encounter that we have with the Licker in the Raccoon City Police Department. Him on the ceiling. And you can see he's just dropping down right there too. Yeah, so he's dropping down from the ceiling. Super iconic scene in the game.
What in God's name?
Shivers, man. Shivers. I honestly couldn't ask for anything more. Anyways, that is it for the Resident Evil 2 trailers. So stoked that this is happening and that it actually looks good and that it's an over-the-shoulder. They're taking it slow-paced and it looks like a true like survival horror game. It's kind of like, it's the remake I think most people wanted. Super stoked. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Peace out. But Smash, let's talk about Smash.
Holy shit.
Holy
There! Your boy!
That's insane.
Your boy
Smash
there!
Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
Everyone's coming back.
So good.
I know they
including
mentioned that.
Snake.
Oh my god, that was insane, man. That's so cool. When they said 64 characters, I didn't have the time to do the math in my head, but I was like, if one of those 64 is not Snake.